Three, two, one, one, two, three. Welcome back from spending time with me. Take two. Cameron, my son, oldest, just called, so I had to answer that real quick. Um, so I don't have a co-host, but I do have something that I want you guys to listen to. I hope that you can hear it. I have it on the speaker behind me, and that's how we're gonna listen to the Bible today. Like I said, trial and error, and the music that I had on the last video. Kind of distracts me. So we're gonna just listen to the JBL party box as far as the Bible goes, and as far as this is I've been listening to Pandora all day and cleaning, and I'm taking a break from cleaning real quick so I can just spend some time with you because, like I said, it's priorities. It's my day off. It's Christmas. It's spending time with Jesus. I've been praying. I wrote God a letter, a little prayer, thank you note, and I just wanted to again thank God for everything. It's not about Christmas. I made the post. I do have my public Facebook post if you guys want to join it. You know, it's under my name, Paula Smith. Everything on my page. So, like I said, I make it public just so I can be transparent and show you me, you know. I do share a lot. I share that I read books and share clips that I like. I share Bible verses I like. I share, just like with you guys, I share a lot, a lot. So with this, it's a 5 minute and 47 seconds clip, I guess. It is on Pandora. I didn't realize that I had Benji Radio. I thought I had my what do I call it? S- Shuffle. The shuffle. And it's called The Prescription, and it's Separate from Eric's Thompson. And I was just listening to it, and it's stuff that I needed to hear. Um, and if I can, I do this, like I said, if I can encourage just one person, um, to do better in life and to share Jesus, that's my goal, just to share Jesus with the world, to share God, to share that we are supposed to be separate, that we are supposed to be different from the world. We're not supposed to be the same. That I always said that before is my superpower is my uniqueness. And even with, like I said, the greatest compliment I ever received was from Danny, my husband, um, that, he knew a lot of people. He knew a lot of people, and everywhere we go, he knows a lot of people, and he's never met anybody like me. To me, that is the greatest compliment that I could have ever gotten because I don't want to be like anybody else. Like I said, I don't celebrate Christmas the traditional way. um, we did not wrap gifts. And I'm sorry, God. My friend who gave us gifts yesterday wanted my kids to wrap the presents for me and wanted me to wrap the presents for my kids. But like I said, it's tradition, and I don't want to do the tradition, the earthly tradition and celebrate Saint Santa. Um, you see that new movie that just came out, right, with Jack Black, Saint and Santa. It's the same letters, it's just flipped around. And if you know the true story, his name wasn't Santa, but he was a man who gave gifts to children. So it is a good story, but at the same time, it idolizes somebody that isn't God to me, and there's a whole controversy thing about Joshua, a verse in Joshua, I believe it is, about the Christmas tree, and oh, it's not about the Christmas tree, it's about idolizing, and it is. It's about Christmas tree, it's about presents, it's about Santa, it is about anything that gives your heart more attention than Jesus. You know what I mean? If you're giving your more attention to something on the earth rather than Jesus, um, it isn't good. And that's why I wanted to just spend today Christmas, Christmas. And that's what I really hate. Who decided to put the X in Christmas? How does X symbolize Christ, right? Because they're literally crossing out, Xing out Christ in Christmas. Why? Can somebody explain that to me? Why are we crossing Christ out in Christmas? Like, you say it's about Jesus who died for us and celebrating his birthday, although if you read the Bible, it wasn't Christmas when Jesus was born. When they went to do the walk to Bethlehem, it wasn't Christmas. It wasn't then. We don't know the exact date, but um, historians have said, that if you do the study and you actually read through the Bible, it does say that he was born between March and April um, months. And I think it's April 1st. That's why they made April 1st April Fool's Day, based off the education that I have taught myself and the research that I have done. I believe April 1st was Jesus's actual birthday, and the fact that it's winter solstice, celebrating another god that isn't God. um, there, like I said, and the Bible even says it right there in Genesis, let him be like us, and that there's other gods, and gods came down to interact with humans, which is why God flooded the earth back in Noah's day, anyways, right? Because then there was Nephilites and different beings that weren't what God had designed it to be. So there is other gods. There's just only one God above all else. So I did, just like I said, I just wanted to listen to this because I needed to hear it, and I feel like other people need to hear it. And then we'll get into where we are in the Bible. I believe we're in Leviticus chapter 3. So exciting. So right now we're going to listen to Eric Thomas talk for 5 minutes and 47 seconds, and then I will get into Leviticus. I love you. Thank you for spending time with me, and we'll get right into it. See if you can hear
me. Energy source that works for you. If it's music, if it's poetry.
Energy source that works for you. Energy source that works for you. What gives you energy? Poetry, music.
If it's going by the lake, if it's going out to eat by yourself once a week, if it's a massage, if it's pedicure, manicure, I don't know what it is. Classical music, I don't know. But you find it and you do it every day. And life is comprised of what you do and what you don't do. And some of you are doing a great job of taking care of yourself, but you got so many leeches that after you take care of yourself, they just sitting there waiting for you to fill up too. They let you do all the work. You got to go to work. They don't.
Right.
You ever notice that? You got to go to work, put in 40, 50 hours. You away from their family. Your family. They ain't got to work. They can pick up the phone and call you and make you feel guilty.
Right.
Sis, I need $100. You need $100 last week and the week before that. You need a job.
Right.
No, for real. I told somebody to call me up there. I was like, look, bro, nothing against you, but if I gave you $100,000, you come to me 6 months later. Why? Because money don't solve money problems. You need
money
income.
don't solve money problems.
You need a stream of income. Like, I can't work every day and take care of you. So we need to find this energy source. Look, do me a huge favor. Like, just huge favor. I'm going to say one more time, we're going to get off this. Some of you have like these large dreams and goals, but you got like the AAA back. I need you to do yourself a huge favor. From now on, every dream and goal you have, do not write it on a piece of paper if you're not going to write down all the activities, all the milestones, and all the energy it's going to take to make that.
Right.
Come on, y'all got to hear what I'm telling you. The reason you're not dumb, you're talented,
how to
you're
make
gifted,
it.
but the reason why you have an idea and that idea doesn't happen is because, like my man that's sitting here, that you don't have enough will to make it happen.
Right.
You don't got enough will. They told you no 100 times, and you met me, and I got all this power and energy, and you talking to me about the no.
And jammies.
That's the weirdest thing. Now I'll be hooking up with some of y'all, and you got a chance to talk to me. I made myself available to you, and you want to talk to me about the no. I'm like, you want to talk about the no? Why are we talking about the 1,000 no when we could be talking about the one yes?
Right.
Why are you wasting my time with telling me about 1,000 no's that have absolutely nothing to do with neither one of us when you just need one yes? I mean, listen to what I'm telling you. I had a friend of mine who's like, E.T., I want you to speak at this event, but they don't want you to speak at the event. They brought in an informant, and the informant said, you talked about this and this and this, and E.T., and this and this and this, and so I believe you need to speak there, but you need to say this,
To
this, and this,
speak what
and
right
then
they
you
want,
need to send
right?
them a video. I don't know if you send them the right video, that's just know they're going to let you speak. I said, man, I love you and respect you. So eat for real. Like, we know what you can do. The people need you. Eat. They brought this person the year before, and this person, they was black. E.T., just send them a video. And if you send them a video and they see the video, like, man, I gotta go to Moody Air Force tomorrow, bro. I love you as a person. I really do. But you think I got time? Like for 1 nanosecond, I was gonna have the colonel of the Air Force call my man and tell my man he might be E.T. to speak. And then my boy Tony Knuckles called me from Quick and Low, and I was going to have Tony Knuckles call my man and tell my man, like, come on. And then I was thinking of this other person, like, maybe I could call my man from Lennar Holmes called my man. I know a man from Lennar Holmes called my man and talked to my man. And I was going to have somebody call. I said, I ain't going to waste Carl's time sending those off on video and trying to convince somebody who told me no yes. I got 1 million people telling me yes. Why would I spend my time on one person saying they don't like my hat and they don't like my shoes? I don't like you either. Look at you. Go find the person that you need to speak. I don't have time. Why are you trying to convince me to get somebody who don't want me? I got New York coming up. I got Philly coming up. I got a room full of people who like this.
You understand what he's saying, right? So his friend asked him to go talk to somebody, um, to preach, right? To talk because his friend knows what he's capable of. So his friend wants him to talk, but he's got to give him the right video. It's like, so you want me to say something that I don't want to say, right? That's what he's trying to say is like, that why would you say yes to a no, right? Like this the Bible says that too, right? Don't make your yeses yes and your no's no's. So this person doesn't want him to talk. His friend wants him to talk, but he wants him to send him the right video, speak the right words, so that way this person wants him to talk. Like he's got his own things going on. Why would he stop his own things and then go talk to this person that doesn't want him to talk? You know what I mean? That doesn't make sense. So and he's saying ET because that's his name. I said Eric Thompson, ET, Eric Thompson. So I hope you guys can hear it. It's super loud. So I hope it's not echoing. I didn't do a test run because it's like I said, it's on Pandora. I already replayed it once. So let's get back to it. We have like a minute and some odd seconds left.
Every you make somebody like you that don't like you. You're trying to get somebody to affirm you that don't affirm you. You're wasting your energy. What you think they don't like you and you're gonna do 20 things that's gonna make them like you. You
No,
think they don't like you now, you do 20 things, and all of a sudden
they're
on the
right.
21st, they're like, you know what? I changed
I
my
like you,
mind.
right? No,
I like you now.
right,
I already know the swag. There's some elitists out there that can't stand my swag.
right.
That's why I got the PhD for them. Like, don't play with me. You only have one.
Right.
Like, don't judge. You don't say you judge. You're like a high school diploma. I ain't mad because I got a GED, but don't play with me. We're going to get a
Right.
couple of your little stripes. You don't play. Listen to me very closely. I got to get y'all to do me a favor. 90% of you in this room, if you could get off all the negativity and if you could start getting your
Me
energy to
included.
get your
Oh,
dream
me
up, you need
included.
all your energy for your dream.
Me included. Oh man, get all that negativity off so you can accomplish your dream. Write down not only your dreams, but what it's going to take to accomplish those dreams. Like, oh man. All right, 1 minute. I want to bring the speaker in here. I know I probably should have did that already, but that way we can maybe hear the Bible a little bit better. So 1 minute. Hola, hola. Now we don't have to have it so loud, even though I like to have it loud. I love to have it loud. Alrighty, alrighty. So today's verse of the day is when the right time comes, God sent his son, born of a woman, subject to the law. God sent him to buy freedom for us, to buy freedom for us, who was slaves to the law, so that he could adopt us on his very own as his very own children. Can you see it? Well, it's a reflection of a reflection. There we go. It is Galatians chapter 4. Look at my case. Oh, I love it. Galatians chapter 4, verses 4 and 5. When the right time came, God sent his son, born of a woman, subject to the law. God sent him to buy freedom for us who were slaves to the law, so that he could adopt us as his very own children. And before we get into the Bible, I just wanted to show, so those of you who like to read, I love to read because the more you read, the more you learn, the more you learn, the more you grow. So I showed you guys already about the Kindle Bible, the Kindle app, and how you can get free. It was a while ago I showed it, but how you get free books. So I discovered on YouTube yesterday that you get free books every day, actually. Let me see if I can. On YouTube. Did I say the YouTube? I discovered yesterday on Facebook that you could get new books every day. Let me see. It's called Free Booksy. Free Booksies. And it says we hand pick books for you. Never but never miss a free book, and then it just downloads it into your Kindle. You can buy the books, you can however you want to do it. For me, it downloads it into my Kindle. So I don't have auto book, but for those of us who like to read or have like I said, the Bible read to us, I discovered this little trick, if you don't know it already, on the Kindle app yesterday. And you don't have to have an auto book subscription because a lot of the auto books where they read it to you, you have to pay for it. Sorry. Like it. You have to pay for it. But this, even though it is weird in a way, let's see if I can. There it is. It's weird in a way, but I figured out how to get the Kindle to read to you. So listen to it for like 2 seconds. Well, it's gonna be a little bit more, but
Christians should be like. One discipleship challenge and adventure cheap grace is the preaching of forgiveness without requiring repentance, baptism without church discipline, communion without confession, absolution without personal confession. Much help and
so I think it went a little bit further than I was at. And that's the only problem with it that I've discovered is that it like jumps and stuff, but you just go, let's see, go page. Wait, no, that's one. Chapter one. We want on chapter two.
Luke Luke 14:27 and whoever does 14 is pronounced something like Sue. It means to flinch. Once a person has flinched in his heart from bearing his cross, then it is only a matter of time before his outward actions betray the inner decision to be
See if you.
filled with his own way.
Oops. Oops. But if you, like I said, it's weird, right? So it's kind of like, I don't even know how to explain it. Um, so now I gotta figure out how to get it back. We want to be on here somehow. I'll figure it out later, but that's how you get the Kindle to read to you. It's a, what is it called? Let me just see. Hold on one second. Assistive reader. Listen to the text to speech and read along with highlighted text. So it like highlights every word so you know where you're at. So if you highlight it, it should take you to where you are. That's where I'm like trying to be right here. There it
Toward a
is.
definition of disciple, Jesus promised the disciples three things: that they would be completely fearless, absurdly happy, and in constant trouble. G.K. Chesterton. It wasn't until several years had passed after the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ that believers were called Christians. We see this in the book of Acts. Acts 11:25-26. Then Barnabas departed for Tarsus to seek Saul. 26. And when he had found him, he brought him to Antioch. So it was that for a whole year they assembled with the church and taught a great many people. And the disciples were first called Christians in Antioch.
Like I said, it's a little weird. It's a little slow. You can slow it down. You can speed it up. They did have it a little fast, but I made it slow down just, because I want it to be understandable. Um, so you could just follow along. Look, see if you can see the word is highlighted right there, Antioch. Right there. See, it's a little lighter. It's highlighted, so it will highlight every word that you're reading. And I don't know, just for those of you who don't have audiobook or don't can't pay a subscription. I don't want to pay a subscription for a book to read to me, even though, like I said, as you hear, it's a little weird, and I haven't been able to figure out if you are able to change the voice. I didn't see any of that, but it is really cool. I think it's really cool to have a book read to you, you know, um, without having audiobook. So it says Jesus, like I said, toward a definition. I'm on chapter 2 of the book called The Disciple, What It Means to Follow Jesus. This was one of the books that I got for free yesterday on that free, what did I say it was? No, it's gone. Whatever I said it was, free Booksy. Um and this was one of the books, and like I said, I was playing around, and I love to read, and a lot of times I don't have time to read, so this is really good. So even if you're listening to Pandora, whatever you're listening to, you can, just listen to a book while you're cleaning your house, or, whatever. So at the beginning of chapter 2, it says toward a definition of disciple. Jesus promised the disciples three things. Three things. He promised them three things: that they would be completely fearless, absurdly happy, and in constant trouble. Do they all go together? Do they all go together? So you're in constant trouble, but you're absurdly happy and completely fearless. I think that's right. Crazy. So it wasn't until several years had passed after the death and resurrection of Jesus that the believers were called Christians. Several years after Jesus' passing. And then it says in Acts 11, chapter 25 and 26. Then Barnabas departed from Tarsus to seek Saul. And when he found him, he brought him to Antioch. So it was that for a whole year, they assembled with the church and taught a great many people. And the disciples were first called Christians in Antioch. So that's where we are. I'm so excited. Ooh, oh my God, this book. The next sentence, it says, a violent persecution of the believers broke out in Jerusalem. They pushed a very large number of them out to the surrounding areas. It was soon after this, that a great many people of the city of Antioch came to know the Lord, in Acts chapter 11, verses 19 through 26. So, again, right? They were in constant trouble, but completely fearless. That's crazy. So we'll get into Acts eventually, but I just wanted to show you those couple things before we go into the Bible. Again, very excited to be able to spend time with you guys. I just love it. All right, so we've done. Actually, let me go grab my Bible real quick too, because in case there's any footnotes. One moment.